Alright guys, I got a new product here. It's actually been out for quite a while, but I wanted to test this one out because I've heard a lot about it. It's the V911, and this helicopter has lots of reviews on it. Lots of people say it's great. And I wanted to try it out because years back I started flying fixed pitch helicopters with the Blade MSR. And that helicopter I learned a ton with. It was great. This is something similar. It's only 35 bucks now. And if it's anywhere comparable to the MSR, it could be a great choice for pilots that want to start learning fixed pitch so they can then go into collective pitch. Lots of people nowadays fly quadcopters, which are great, but if you want to go to a collective pitch helicopter, you really should fly a fixed pitch helicopter first, even after you fly something like a coaxial. So this is the V911. It's only about 9.4 inches long. It's a pretty small heli, so you can fly it inside. And basically, as you can see on the box, just a small helicopter. We'll take it out and see what's in the box. And it should be pretty easy to take out here. Oh yeah. So in the box here, let's see if I can get it up by camera, we have the helicopter. We have our 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. We have two batteries, which I believe are 120 milliamp single cells. And then we also have our charger, which is just a USB charger, and it'll charge two batteries at once, which is pretty cool. And we have an extra set of blades, it looks like, and it doesn't look like any batteries. So we just need to probably put four batteries. I'm guessing AA's. I'll let you know if that's different once I get it out into the transmitter. So this is the helicopter, but I have to actually do some little twisty things to get it out of the box. So let me go ahead and take it out of the box, then we'll take a closer look and try flying it. Alright, so here it is out of the box. First let me say, because I just made a mistake, the transmitter actually takes 6 AA batteries. And there's one other cool thing about the transmitter I'll show. But I just wanted to show the helicopter first here up close. It looks to be about the same size as my MSR was. It's brushed motors. We'll go ahead and take off the canopy just so we can see the inside here. And you have your main brushed motor in there. And then your brushed motor on the tail. You have your circuit board where your receiver and everything's on there. Your servos are connected to there as well, your two servos up there. And your gyros on there as well. Bottom you just got the battery compartment. And overall, pretty simple design. Nothing else is needed on there. So go ahead and put this down. Look at the transmitter here. And one cool thing about it, just because it's nice to be able to charge on the go, you open up the back here and there's a little cord. It's kind of hard to get my fingers in there. There we go, little cord that pulls out. This is actually the cord that plugs into the 2-port charger. So you can plug this into your 2-port charger and you can charge directly off your transmitter if you're on the go. Of course, when I'm home I'll use the USB, but it's nice to have when you're on the go. So other than that, it's a nice transmitter. I'm going to go ahead and look in the instructions real quick and see what all the buttons do. Pretty sure we'll have some dual rates and stuff. So I'll come right back and let you know the special things about the transmitter. Alright, so for the transmitter, looked in the manual here, and there's a little diagram here of what the transmitter does. But actually, the right button up here doesn't click in, doesn't do anything. The left button, it does click, and in the manual it says Rudder Conversion Changing Button. So I don't know exactly what that's going to do, if it changes the rudder's responsiveness or something. It's kind of weird. I've never heard rudder conversion changing button. Never heard that before. So we'll give it a try and see what happens. So basically you just have that one button and then you have your trims. So pretty simple, not much to set up. I would expect there was like a dual rate or something, but I didn't see anything like that. You might be able to set some things up. It does have a screen here. So once I get the heli connected, I'll look at that. You might be able to do some settings in there to change rates and stuff. So I'll give that a try once we get in there. Well, let me go ahead and just fly it stock out of the box and get it in the air and see how it flies. So let's go ahead and try that. Alright guys, so we're going to take up the 911 here, see how it goes. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a hands-off hover. Just see how it feels. First thing I'm going to do is just see how stable it is in hover. And that's pretty darn good, guys. Hands off hover there, and it's That's a long time. Throttle's keeping pretty good, but it's going down now. That was pretty good. That's pretty stable. Now I like fixed pitch that have a fly bar rather than fly barless. For fly barless, collective pitch is fine. Let's go ahead and try this rudder control. So this is on mode 1, it says on the transmitter. Let me press this button. And now whatever that did, I'm not sure. Oh, I think the rudder might be faster. Let's see. Let me get it back to center room here. Seems like I lost a little bit of trim there. Okay. It looks like the rudder is faster. Yeah, the rudder's faster. All it does is increase the rudder speed. So let me just slide around. I like it on the slower rudder speed because it's still plenty fast. And let's just slide around a little bit here. Oh, got a little low there. And actually, it feels really nice. It seems like I could have a little bit more tip control. I think that also gave me more tip when I put it on mode 2. So I actually kind of like mode 2 even though the rudder's a little fast. Whoa, loses a little power. It could have a little more power than it has. But damn, this thing ain't bad at all. I like it. Rudder's kind of quick. I want to have that quicker cyclic without too crazy of a rudder. But the rudder's doable. It's just a little fast on mode 2. Flies backwards. Again, the rudder's a little fast. Put it back to mode 1. And we got low rates and high rates. So that's what that is. Even though it says rudder, adjustment changing button or something, it's really for a low and high rate. Changes your cyclic to higher rates as well. But this thing, whoa, see, I almost hit myself there because the cyclic lowers too much. Let me put it back on mode 2. And now we actually have a little bit of trim problem here with the tail. It's starting to spin on me without me giving any input. Let me use a little trim here. Okay, that trimmed out. Looks like I need a click or two of that. And here's another hands-off hover. Not bad at all. Oh. As you can see, the gyro doesn't quite catch up when you go from low speed, like this, to high speed. The tail motor isn't super strong like brushless or something. It's not instantaneous. But as long as you don't, jump your speed too much, flies around very nice. Whoa. Oh, all right, durability test. That popped out the battery. Let's go ahead and plug back in the battery. So I just hit the wall. Helicopter looks just fine. Nothing actually looks hurt on it. Let's go ahead and try it out. And not going to do anything. I'm going to see if we can hands-off hover again. So, no damage whatsoever. And that's pretty darn stable, guys. I'd have to say the MSR I like a little better because I feel like the tail might be a little better and there's a little bit more control in terms of the tail. This one seems a little fast on high rates, but it's definitely flyable. If you're a newbie, you'd want to fly it on the low rates until you get really used to it. But this high rate's nice, you just can't use too much rudder. So let's go ahead and land it. And that is the V911. I'd have to say, guys, for 35 bucks, coming with everything except for batteries for the transmitter. Comes with 2 batteries for the heli though. Pretty darn cool, flies great. I'm pretty impressed. I can see why people always talk about this helicopter as being a great choice. So check it out, it's the V911. Have any questions, let me know. Happy flying, everyone.